Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm playing a series of videos I do for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to adjust my camera just a little bit. But, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm clearly inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, excuse me, a little bit gassy, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Vended shirt. I've worn this one plenty of times. I got this shirt last year. Vended is a band of the heavy metal variety. I became aware of them back in 2022. They were on tour with a band that I love called Ginger. And at the time, I had no idea who the fuck they were or anything around them. But I dug their set. I thought it was cool, and I decided to do a little research after the fact. And it turns out that these guys are the baby Slipknot band. And what that means is that, well, two of the members of Vended are actually the offspring of a couple of members of Slipknot itself. Lead singer being the son of Corey Taylor, and one of the members, I forget which one, being the son of Clown from Slipknot. Like, pretty much the two most prominent members of Slipknot, I think, at this point. I really dug their set, man. I thought they were really cool. I got videos of their performances both times that I've seen them. Those videos are on the channel, just in case you're interested. Maybe, you know, concert stuff and such. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? What about all of this? So, just immediately, real quick, I do have to apologize for the scenery being what it is. I'd intended to leave earlier, and I didn't expect that there would be a little mini snowstorm that would blot out the sun. Nothing I can do about it, really. It just is what it is, so I have to use the lighting from the thing. So I do apologize for that. And I don't think it's going to come through particularly bad, but if it does, again, I apologize. Because it is cold, I do have to have the heater on, so hopefully the phone doesn't pick that up. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, I just got through reviewing a pita from a place called Naf Naf Grill, which is a new place that I'd personally not been to. It's basically sort of like the Middle Eastern version of Chipotle. Like, you go in, they don't have pre-made items per se. You know, you customize, you know, you do what you want. That's how you get your order. I just got through reviewing their new spicy chicken pita, but specifically with the crispy chicken. Boom! I've got another one. But this is also their new spicy chicken pita, but this is with their chicken shawarma instead of the crispy chicken. Which, if you're unfamiliar with chicken shawarma, first of all, go watch my Jerusalem Cafe reviews, because I do bring it up in that. But if you've ever been to a Middle Eastern or, you know, sort of even like Greek kind of Mediterranean things, if you've ever seen like the gyro stands, or gyro stands, where, you know, they've got the meat just like spinning, that's like what chicken shawarma is. It's like a thing and they cut it off. It's, oh. So, let's take a look at it. I mean, it's not the sexiest thing in the world, but can we get a thing? I mean, no, there's gotta be better than that. Can we get a thing? Something like that. Sure. And then you do get to customize it. So I got, I got some cucumber in there, I got some cabbage, and then I got some tahini sauce. So let's give it a go. Try it out. I mean, first bite, mostly I'm getting like the veg and the pita. Pita's really nice. It's a nice pita pocket. The veg is nice. It's, you know, like it's pre-prepared and everything. But honestly, it's really flavorful and it actually tastes very fresh. I actually think that I did it, if I can pat myself on the back a little bit, I think I did a good job choosing the cucumber and the cabbage. Because it's nice. Like, it gives it a nice flavor, you know. Plus, with like the tahini sauce, tahini's kind of got a little bit of a tanginess to it. you know, it works out really nicely. I think it's a nice combination. That time I got more of the shawarma. I have to say, that's actually some pretty damn solid shawarma. I will say, I could have done more. I could have done with more of it. I think this one compared to the other one, whereas with that one, you just got this nice big crispy chicken cutlet, you know. With this one, you know, they fill it with the shawarma, obviously, but I'm definitely having to dig a little bit deeper to get to it. But I will say the reward is very much worth it. Because I'm chicken shawarma. As much as I like the crispy chicken one, I definitely prefer this one. That chicken shawarma is just on another level of flavor. Even though the crispy chicken one was good, this one, that shawarma, man, just, you know, letting that meat marinate and everything. Like I said, just a whole other level. That's why when I originally asked for it, you know, because I saw it was a new item available, I asked for it. I was just going to get one thing. And I was actually going to go to another place and buy something to review there. But she was like, oh, well, we have it available as the crispy chicken or as a shawarma. And I was like, I have to try both. And I'm really glad that I did. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, but I think the shawarma just, it really does just kind of knock it out of the park with this. Like that marinated chicken taste, it stands out so much. And then there's also a spicy hummus that's in this. That's, you know, spicy aspect of it. That, I think, works great with the marinade for the shawarma. My car making old car noises. But no, that's genuinely my biggest gripe with this is just the fact that, like I said, I would have liked, you know, a little bit more shawarma. Like like 15%, maybe 15% more shawarma. But it is still very tasty. And like I said, in terms of the overall flavor profile, I do like it more than the crispy chicken. Because the crispy chicken, it was good, but it doesn't have that same level of flavor. And when you have so many like bold flavors going on, you want as much punchy flavor as you can, especially from your protein. And I think the chicken with the shawarma, I just think it really holds up really well. And again, I think it works really nicely with the spicy hummus. I will mention the spice quickly. You know, it's got a little heat to it. It's not what I would consider like properly spicy, but it'll go over there and it'll go over there and, you know, kind of warm up your mouth a little bit. So if you're somebody who's not into spicy stuff, you know, I think you could get away with this one personally. But two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm going to go with yes and yes. I think realistically, even though again, I'd like a little more shawarma. But to be fair, in almost any instance in my life, I'd like more shawarma. The shawarma's good. I would choose this one over the crispy chicken one. And again, both were good. I think both, you know, both had their advantages, but man, just that shawarma, it's just, if you've never had shawarma, oh, please take that opportunity at some point. It is absolutely fantastic. And if I'm recommending it to people, for me personally, I am going to go over there, and like I said, I'm going to say that I think the shawarma one is the better option, but here's what I'll kind of go with that. If you are going to get shawarma, that is something where I would say if you have the opportunity to go to like a proper like sit down, you know, like Middle Eastern, you know, kind of place, I would say get it there, because there is where you're really, really going to get it. Even though this is good shawarma for what it is, you really want that just like full experience shawarma. So I might almost recommend, shut up, god damn it, car. I know, you're old, I gotcha. I might honestly recommend the crispy chicken one. It might be a little bit more familiar if you're not familiar with like Middle Eastern food and stuff like that. And, you know, it's still really good. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, folks. You go over there, have yourselves a truly. I apologize again for the terrible setting. Just the terrible setting that it is right now. There's no, at some point I gotta go over there. Ugh, but I want to be one of those people? I'm pretty much one of those people. At some point I need to get like a little lighting setup or something for like my car so that, you know, if I do stuff at night, I can have better lighting. At that point, I'm all in. At that point, I'm a full-on car reviewer YouTube guy. But I'm all ready, so. Anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. Try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and bullshit. Okay, like today. Today was bullshit for me. I didn't want to work a 12-hour shift, but I had to work a 12-hour shift. Then when I got off work, I wanted to accomplish things. That wasn't going to happen because I was too tired from a 12-hour shift. Then when I finally had to go do stuff, snowstorm. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to be smarter than me, and if you decide that you're going to do a food review show on YouTube, you're going to have, like, proper setups and, like, things that can go over there and enhance the experience of your audience. Me, I just have me and my goofy-ass personality, plus a pretty decent overall vocabulary, I like to think. Those are my only selling points, folks. That anybody watches my stuff is still borderline amazing to me. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate the hell out of it. I think that's awesome. So, thank you so much. I mean, if you get the opportunity, eat some shawarma. It's really good.